Hey everyone, this is Prince Watercress, and welcome back to Let's Play the Bugs Bunny Birthday Blowout. We are on the final stage of the game. And this is gonna be a nasty stage. I mean, the fact that we're in a castle right now, that kind of explains a lot, but as you're gonna see, we're gonna have quite a few nasty things to deal with, such as these conveyor belts, the ghost coming back. There's a vase there with a fireball popping out. We can go in there and get 5 easy carrots. So that's not all bad. But yeah, we're definitely gonna get 99 lives in this playthrough. Thought I might get them earlier, but unfortunately I haven't. And we are going to have to deal with funny floors here, along with some other traps, such as those spikes. I'm pretty sure those things will hurt you. You also have rock ceilings coming down and these buzzsaws. That buzzsaw acts like a swamp, but there are some that move to the side too, as you're about to find out. Might as well go ahead and refill some health, why not? Take advantage of the invincibility. And can I get up here? Yes, I can. Awesome. Doesn't really matter what path you take, because this isn't like Super Mario Brothers, where if you don't take a specific path, you're stuck in a loop. You'll always end up at the end no matter which path you take. We also have a lot of spikes coming out of the ceilings, just ad infinitum there, and it's really annoying. Also, I want this mallet guy to get off the vase here so I can go down here. Now here's what you want to do. You want to grab those 2 carrots, and then carefully jump all the way to the left after using those shield platforms. There you go. You're gonna be pestered by those spikes all stage. And they do make something that would seem easy a little more difficult. Thankfully, you can go through the rounds pretty fast. They start out short and they stay short throughout the game. You'll probably have to tank some hits sometimes, but you can definitely get through them, especially when you have 99 lives. And now it's time for round 2. And we got so much stuff falling down. And now the rock ceilings keep on falling infinitely, like the spikes do. And those are one of those buzzsaws that move to the side. Want to be ready to jump to the right there when you start seeing that buzzsaw. And then you want to get to the right as soon as possible to get over here. There's another trash can that shoots out those alarm clocks again. Now this thing here is a switch. Those spikes are pointing to the left. If I keep catching those spikes, they're going to hurt me. But now they're facing right. As long as I don't go left, those spikes will not hurt me. I can still jump, and they won't hurt me when I come back down. It stinks that you only see that once in the entire stage. You never see that again. That's a pretty nifty stage hazard. That's a pretty nifty original thing that I haven't seen in a lot of games. And I wish they utilized it more than once in the entire game, because I practiced this stage earlier and they don't. That was a missed opportunity there. That was pretty original. I will give Kemco sake of that. Anyway, there's not really much else to this stage, I would think. I don't think. Well, when you see these carrots, you better be ready to jump up there because of that buzzsaw. But other than that, you gotta fight Elmer Fudd one more time. He's pretty easy for the most part. So let's grab that carrot there and head on down to stage 3. At this point we have 99 lives. We can't stockpile past 99. We'll always go back down to 98 no matter what. It's not like Super Mario World where you can have more than 99, but it just keeps saying 99 even when you die. I want to think that maybe I can record a 5 in a row and get the 50 up. As useless as that could possibly be at this point. But it's just not gonna happen. I don't think. So, even if you don't want to play this bonus round because you have 99 lives, you still gotta play it. Also, no diagonal there on 6, 4, and 15 for reasons mentioned in the last video. So now we're at round 3. This is going to be the hardest of these stages because, well, the game starts pulling some Mega Man 2 style stuff. I'll explain when we get to that point. When you see those carrots, you want to jump towards them. You'll eventually land away from that bottomless pit. And you'll eventually be able to go over here. I'm going to wait for these, or well, for that alarm clock to explode and wait for this one as well. Want to be careful with the high speed because the game goes pretty fast and, well, a little more faster than you would be used to when there's no enemies around. And that red tile there, that is a springboard. If I landed on it, it would have sent me right into the spikes. But thankfully, I can still control the game! I did not expect that to happen because I did not step there in my practice run. Yeah, those are the fake floors. I told you I was going to do some Mega Man 2 stuff, but anyway, I can still control the direction of my jump if I hit the springboards. So that's a good thing to know. Now, see down there where, you see how the tiles are. There's one tile that's longer than the other tiles that are on the floor. And if you step into that tile, if you step onto it, you will fall through. I forgot that was even there because I never took the low road to that base when it came down to this section. Sometimes I throw in a nice little loud game there as a reference to King Arthur and the Knights of Justice. You guys remember that game. Thankfully, this game isn't as frustrating as that one. But I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Not even H.C. Bailey. Now, it may seem like we're going in circles. And the last time we were in a section that was just like this one, it was still pretty easy. It was. Be sure to tap the A button gently. And there's that longer floor tile again. Want to jump over it. We'll be doing that section, or a section that looks a lot like it, one more time. For now, let's stay on the urn, wait for these alarm clocks to pass. And then get over here again. Fake floor right there at the beginning. Thankfully, the spikes do not kill you, as foreboding as they look. They just take off one whole heart. There's another fake floor. Want to jump over that? I'm not even going for the carrots anymore, unless I can easily grab them. Now, ow. Now you want to grab all these carrots up here, and then leave onto this platform. And if you can just touch the lower left edge of that carrot, you can grab it. At least the hitbox on the giant carrot is generous. And we'll be playing this one last time. I thought I was going to get a 5 up there. Not a 5 up, but a 50 up. That would have been nice to pull off. Didn't get a lot of 5 ups in this game. So I just might as well go ahead and use Karis up as I can. Game still lets you pick up some, but just for the sake of trying to uncover shield platforms and get to where you need to go a little more easily. Sadly, no diagonal one up there. Finally, the last round of this, and we definitely won't be getting to 50 up. Oh well. Stage 6, round 4. Want to be careful with the springboard and the spikes here. You will probably have to tank a little bit of damage, but as long as you know what you're doing, you should be good. I lost at least 1 life here, and thankfully those spikes did not show up again. I did make a small hop there though, just to get over there safely. I'm surprised I've taken so little damage thus far. And you'll have to use this platform to get to the base. Thankfully, you will not be able to hit the spikes in the ceiling. At least we don't have to deal with the fake floors ever again. They did that to us enough. And if I had waited a little longer, I wouldn't have had to deal with the alarm clocks, but the game would have run a little faster. Apparently the game relies on having a lot of enemies just to keep it from going super fast. But that's nothing compared to the fact that the game is just too easy. So if you want a challenge, this isn't really the game to go for. And if you keep leaping on those blue platforms over there, you'll be able to easily make it to the springboard and get to the vase. And here we are, the final section. Sadly, we can't recover health in case we took a lot of damage. But here's the final boss of the game, Taz. You can't hit him with your mallet. Instead, you have to wait for him to throw a football and send it at him by hitting it with the mallet. Now he has a pretty big amount of room to deal with, and you gotta be pretty close. That's more room than he should have. And it takes 5 footballs to take him down. And I died there. That was brilliant. Way to go, Prince Watercress. Now you're gonna have to do all this again because the game doesn't have checkpoints. Yet another nagging flab about this game. That again is nothing compared to the game's easy difficulty due to the fact that the stages are short and the game gives you so many lives. No checkpoints. But at least it's not a hard game. Though that kind of counteracts that, but still. Sometimes it can be a pain, like when you're trying to do a Let's Play of this game. Like I'm doing right now. And now that we're here again, let's see what happens if we wait. Thankfully, when the sprites crumble, it doesn't seem like they damage you when they crumble. It's just when they're whole that they'll do it. And if I timed it just right, I would have gotten a few of the clocks on the right side of this little chasm, this little vertical point here, to disappear as well. And thankfully I'd had some fancy footwork there, so I was able to avoid being sent right into the spikes or up into the ceiling. And thankfully I was able to spawn those in such a way that I was able to avoid all that. Now we just got the one screen that's left. Ow. And you can even mess that up as well. I would actually cut to the Taz battle, but the stage is so short, and not that many of my videos for this Let's Play have been in the 20-minute ballpark anyway. Plus, I've been using this time to even mention all the stuff that's been going on. Well, not really the stuff that's been going on, but rather things about the game, that I have to take into account when it comes to recommending this to somebody, like I usually do in my little mini review at the end of every Let's Play. Well, I've been covering that during the entire game, as you could probably see in here. I pretty much covered all the base points. And I guess this game is good for the family. Even if you do get frustrated with it, you can easily pick it up and try again. But that's always nice. You can't game over. But if you're looking for a challenge, you're better off looking elsewhere unless you... Of course, you're not looking for a challenge in this case. Feel free to play this game. And I finally made it up here. Good. What am I doing? Good. I got 2 full hearts left. Let's try this again. He takes 5 footballs to kill. And if I just stayed standing here the entire time, I wouldn't have had that problem that I had in the first fight. He wouldn't have been able to throw the second football right when I'm sending the first into him. There we go. Grab the carrot. We're done with this game at last. Finally, Bugs arrives at his party. Was this place where it was held? This whole stage where we've been? Why did he have to go through a castle and a volcanic area and a desert and 2 forests and a cave to get through here? Anyway, he enters. He is greeted with thunderous cheers and applause from all his loving friends. To Bug's surprise, he finds all of his Looney Tunes pals there, who had just moments ago had been destroying his sorry little... been playing some very funny tricks. As he flashes the peace sign. All 5 of these people have been trying to kill him! Are you kidding me? They all shout joyously, "We're gonna take your, happy birthday, Bugs, and congratulations!" And from here, you have no choice but to power off or reset the game. So why do I recommend this game? Well, if you're not looking for a challenge and you need something family-friendly, kinda, and it's a Looney Tunes game, well, this is the game to start off with. This is not a bad game to do that with. But if you're looking for a challenge, look elsewhere. Because the rounds are short. There are no checkpoints, though that's kind of negated by the fact that the game gives you a ton of lives. I managed to easily make it to 99, though, without that much effort. And I probably could have gotten it sooner had I gotten a 50 up. Game keeps throwing bonus rounds at you where you keep getting extra lives. All the bosses take 3 hits to kill, except for the exception to Taz, which takes 5. And just the fact that you keep getting all these lives and the rounds are short, it's just too easy. It's just way too easy. Still, they had to put something out to celebrate Bugs Bunny's 50th anniversary. So, what better than a video game? This was 1990. We didn't have the Super Nintendo yet. The NES was pretty much at its high point. The Sega Genesis / Mega Drive had just come out in America. NES was getting a ton of games at the time. And this was one of the many games that came out during that year for the system in 1990. And at this point, I'm basically just rambling. Hopefully, I'll be back with another Let's Play. Until then, this is Prince Watercrest. Take care. Stay safe. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later!